Oh, okay. I'm waiting for it to tell me I'm live. Hi, this is your Dead Author Live on Facebook. It is chilly here in northern Wyoming today. We are at 45 degrees last time I looked. And so I'm wearing the scarf that my hubby brought me from Iceland. Isn't that pretty? And it's very warm, and I'm wearing my warm hat. And my hands are still cold. It's not quite ice station zebra weather yet, and I'm a little embarrassed that I'm this cold, and I have a space heater going. But my sweet hubby used up all my batteries too, so I can't get my fireplace to turn on. So yeah, so here I am, all snuggled up, and because it's cloudy, I don't really need the glasses. And I got pretty good rest last night, so the bags are a little lower under the eyes, so I don't need to hide behind my glasses today. I should have done this yesterday, but I had an interesting day, and I'll explain about that later. I'd like to talk about, first, I owe some contest winner announcements. So let's talk about Pets in Space first. I'm sitting here in the light of my Sir Rupert lamp. Can you see him back there? My sister gave him to me for my birthday because my pet in here is a parrot. And if you look in this lovely print edition, there's my story backwards, Time Trap. And there's teeny tiny as Sir Rupert. So yes, we are loving the parrots right now. They're actually quite interesting birds, so I'm having a lot of fun with it. And Sir Rupert, I liked him so much. He's turned up in my new book that I'm working on. Yes, I am writing. Not as fast as I'd like, but I am writing. So there's only 17 days left until the release, and you can start reading the stories. I'm so excited for people to read the stories because they're really, really fun stories. I get to read them first and get all excited, and then I have to wait for someone else to read them so we can go, yes, these are great. I love talking about books and stories with people. So we have 17 days. It's amazing. When we started this adventure, it seemed like this day would never come, and now it's almost here. So I hope that if you haven't already pre-ordered your copy, either in digital or print, that you'll think about it, because we are supporting a truly wonderful charity, Hero Dogs, and you only have a little window up until November 11th to do it. I look at reading as kind of an armchair adventure. Wiggle my chair. I get to do all these really cool things with books, and I don't have to leave my house, which I really love as a hermit. And for $3.99, you get to take 12 adventures to some pretty amazing places and have some romantic and lovely adventures with a whole bunch of different kinds of characters. So it's really fun. So you can get an armchair adventure and the glow of helping out a really great charity if you grab it now. I know it's backwards. I don't know how to do anything about that. And right now on the Pets in Space website is a contest running for a one-of-a-kind print copy. It'll be autographed by all 12 authors, which I think is really cool. We've been working on that. Okay, the main reason for this video is to announce the winners of my Perilous Pauline game. If you've been playing the game, then you know that paroling with Pauline is very easy and fun, and I post a game board on Tuesday and on Saturday, and all you have to do is leave a little comment, play along a little bit, and you get entered into winning either a fun t-shirt, can you see it? I can't see because the t-shirt's in the way, or a tote. And there are actually 4 designs, and they all have a flamingo on them somewhere. If you look at this one, The flamingo's right there. So if you win, you get to pick. You get the design you like and whether you want a tote or a t-shirt. So if I had a drums, I would roll it, but I don't have a drum roll. So the winner of game 4 is Karen Newton, who played along very nicely, and she's been really fun to get to know. And the other one is Diane Gelwick Summers, who I think should win just from posting the most answers in the most creative way. So good job, and thank you to both of you for playing along. I'll be getting in touch with each of you through Facebook Messenger on how to deliver your gift and to let you pick your design and everything. So exciting. And there are still games to play. The game is still going on right now and will go until October 6th. I post the last game next Tuesday, so we're only about halfway through, so get down there and paddle with Pauline. So one of the things I mentioned is I didn't do this yesterday like I was supposed to. That's because the last couple of days I've been making a bot. Yes, you heard me right. I have been making a bot. Not a robot to clean my house, which would be awesome, but I'm not that mechanical. This is, they call it a chat bot. You may have experienced one already if you've gone on to a place and asked for help and you get kind of an automated response, but it's really cool. So this section of my live video would come under the heading of teaching an old dog a new trick. Old dog learned a new trick. Almost made my head explode. It was pretty crazy around here yesterday. I took a training course and I'd watch a video and then I'd go pace around the house and hold my head and think, oh my gosh, I can't do this. And then I'd sit down and I'd look at the video again and I thought, okay, I can do this. It involved many elements, including having to think. I made this very painful looking chart to try to keep track of everything. And yes, it is as painful as it looks, but it operates off my Facebook page, and would definitely fall under the heading of crazy things I've done to be an author. I was thinking about that as I was preparing for this video. I have had to step outside my comfort zone a lot since I decided to try to publish my crazy stories. So you think the hat's crazy in the live video? It's got nothing on what I've done sometimes. I actually showed up at Dickens on the Strand in Galveston in a corset. Oh yes, I did. Only once. Ow. But I did. I've learned how to tweet. I've learned how to Instagram. I learned how to code to make my own website. This is back in the very olden days. And sometimes I can even remember the HTML I learned at that time on a really, really good day. Then when technology moved ahead, I learned how to manage my own WordPress site, and I heard this nasty rumor that they're gonna upgrade to something called Gutenberg, which is almost counterintuitive because Gutenberg is way back in the past. And I might have to learn again, but today, when I launched my bot, I thought, okay, bring it Gutenberg, I can do that. But for this week, I just have a bot. So to find out about my bot, I don't know if you can see this. Let's see, if you go to my website and you scroll down, do you see that little sassy girl right there? That's my bot. And if you click on that, it takes you to this page right here. And you can sign up for my bot and it will send you to Facebook Messenger. And then it opens up a little chat. And that's what this was all about, was creating the chat. So if you ask it about me, it will open up a little conversation with some things about me, and it will have like there's a little true false thing, and then if you pick books, there's also a contact button if you want to talk to me directly. So it's pretty cool. It's actually was an interesting adventure to do it. And woof woof, old dog learned a new trick. So I would love it if you'd go check it out. You'll be happy to know my head didn't explode. See, no explosion sign in there at all. Head is completely intact, though it was close a couple times. But if I made a bot and nobody shows up, that would be really sad. So I hope you'll check it out and subscribe. And if you do, then when I have new releases or contests, I can send out a little, I can actually program my bot to tell you about it, which is very, very cool. And if you go through it and you think of a funny question sequence that you think my bot should talk about, and I add it into my bot, I'll give you a little something from my Perilous Pauline Zazzle store. Because making the bot was really hard, and I would like to celebrate with somebody on that. I think that's all off my list. I was trying to remember. That's it. We have 2 winners, Karen and Diane, and I'll be in touch. And please don't forget to keep periling with Pauline and get your copy. Did I get through everything? I think I did. Get your copy of Embrace the Romance Pets in Space and help out a really wonderful charity. Hero Dogs does some really cool things. I was having lunch with my sister this week, and a man was in there with a service dog, and it was just really sweet. I was thinking how glad I am that there are people who work so hard to make sure that our veterans are okay, and how proud I am to be working with Hero Dogs as a part of our Pets in Space world. I hope that you guys have a great week. Oh, hi, Susan. Are you still in Australia, or have you got home yet? I was worried about you. I am planning to do another game next month. It's going to be a Sir Rupert game, and I will be unveiling that after the Periling with Pauline concludes. Let me see. Hi, Karen. Did you see that you won? This is so fun. I see actual people here. So I'm really excited to be doing that. Yes. So you really have to go look at that bot. It's kind of crazy, but it was fun to do. The trainer said you have to think like a tree. So I just want you to know that I have added to my resume thinking like a tree, and I'm kind of proud of that. Yeah, Karen, you won. You get to pick a tote or a t-shirt. So I'll get in touch with you after I get off here, and just want to make sure. Are you planning on doing more contests, more books? You blew up power stations. All right, Karen, go for it. Oh, it's been an interesting week, I'll tell you what. So don't forget to check out my bot. You can get to it from my website. It doesn't actually tell you that that's my bot. It's like this secret that only you awesome people know. If you click on that or touch it on your iPad, you get subscribed to my bot. So yes, life is interesting. Books. Yes, I am writing more books. Believe it or not, I am writing books in the midst of learning how to bot and making my head explode or almost explode. I am learning how to bot. I think it's kind of crazy, but yeah, I think as a reader, I would like it. I know that I've interacted with bots myself, and it's not that scary, and it actually kind of gives you control of how much interaction, whereas if you get a crazy author, then who knows what'll happen. Do I look a little wild-eyed today? What new stories are you dreaming up for everyone? I have 2 stories in progress right now, one in my Project Enterprise universe and one in my Big Uneasy. And the Project Enterprise one, as I mentioned, will have Sir Rupert, and he's being hilarious. I just thought he could easily take over this story if I'm not careful. And there's going to be familiar faces from the rest of the series for people to catch up with, and it's going to start for sure in the secret outpost that I'm not supposed to know about. No Men in Black yet, so shh, don't tell anybody. And the Big Uneasy, I'm excited about that too. It's hard because I want to work on both of them, but right now I'm working on the Project Enterprise. You got to see Susan. Oh my gosh, are you seeing her? When am I coming down under? Oh man, that's a hard one because I'm such a hermit. I would love to transport there. Flying I have a harder time with, but I will never say never because life is unexpected and I never know it's going to happen. That's cool. Give her a big hug from me. That's so neat. I was wondering if she was still down under. I've been loving watching Susan S.E. Smith's pictures as they come up on her Facebook feed. Susan is one of the wonderful authors in Pets in Space. So, whoa, sorry. Did I make you all seasick? Anyway, my stomach is growling because I haven't had any lunch yet. Okay, Karen, I will definitely keep that option open. I love all you guys, and I appreciate you showing up and for my live video. And does anybody have any last questions before I go eat my own arm off? I wanted to get this done while I was still a little bit animated. I did my video last week, and I was like the walking zombie dead because it was the wrong time of day. Yes, you'll have to drag me down. I don't think I would be as nervous about it as if I was with you, Susan. But anyway, that's right. Sorry, I'm looking at the comments. Just making sure I got everything. We'll have Spike come in and tell you all goodbye and thank you for coming. I appreciate all of you very much. I couldn't do anything as an author without wonderful readers. So thank you and have a really great day. And don't forget to Peril with Pauline this week. Bye-bye.